Oh, fuck. We're gonna get so much hate. That's how you just start the video.
Well, if you didn't hate us before this review, you're gonna hate us after this review. What's up, everyone? I'm Justin with Is It Scary? And I'm joined here tonight by my best friend, Gage. Merch links in the description. Social media links in the description.
Coupon code down there, by the way, too. Make sure you get 20% off on the merch.
We are here
for 1 week only.
To review our favorite / local, in this case, local, Wisconsin haunted houses. Tonight's topic, Terror on the Fox 2022. This year, unlike years past, we did not go on opening weekend. You know, I'm happy I got to go out and hang out with you tonight.
It was a fun time.
It was fun.
To hang out with one another.
Yeah. So, tonight on the train, it was very, very, guests are rude.
Guests are very rude.
Haunt goers are very rude. It was a lot of high schoolers yelling and shouting, saying dumb shit, acting very, very rude to the point to where it's probably, I could see where it would be pretty nerve-wracking. The manager literally just texted me now.
Mm-hmm.
And to the point to where it's, I could see where it would be very difficult to work. And before I say what I want to say about Terror on the Fox, it's going to come off as though I'm a little disconnected tonight because I don't like being mean.
Mm-hmm.
You know this. It's very hard for me to do.
I've worked with him. I've had him tell me what I did bad and did good at work and stuff, so I know his voice.
I'm really in a bad place right now because I like Terror on the Fox.
We like their cast. We like their
management. But I did not like my experience tonight. The actors, to every actor that worked on the 24th, you are the reason I am not writing management and telling them to close the haunt for the season. You saved it. So before we go any further, this is not directed at any of the actors. You guys are nuts. You did so good. The actors on the train, when I see what you have to work with to entertain, dude, those high schoolers fucking suck. Seriously, they suck.
Mm-hmm.
And for the record, I was never like that in high school. The line entertainers were wonderful. The people at the ticket booth were wonderful. All of that was A+. The zombie in the ticket booth was great. The actors in the graveyard were great. They put actors in the mausoleum, though the mausoleum still sucks. The Woods Walk had actors. They used their corners well. The house is beautiful, entertaining, spirited. So why am I so depressed?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I so sad? It felt like Terror on the Fox was nothing new from last year. It felt like when I walked through last season, it felt like I literally walked through 1 weekend later. They had all summer, all early fall, all spring to come up with something different, and it wasn't there. It was just a flatline experience. Train, wait in line, graveyard woods, wait in line, house, get out. Same old, same old, same old. You can only get away with this for so long before people will catch on. The clock is running out. The clock is ticking. Tara and the Fox, you need to do something different. My rating for tonight's performance is a 6 out of 10. Without the actors, it would have been one of the worst haunt experiences I've ever had. The actors and their performances absolutely saved the show. Gage, I know you want to touch on a few things. In the house.
Doing an entire review.
Sorry. And I'm saddened to have to come on here like this. But we have great haunts that we go to. We have good haunts that we go to. And we have forgettable haunts that we go to. Tara and the Fox in 2022, if this is what you have, you are forgettable. And I'm really sorry to have to say it. I was not impressed. You got me to jump one time, and that was one of the actors in the woods. I'm not hard to scare. I'm half as hard to scare as he is. And it felt like the same thing I've seen for the last 3 to 4 years. Nothing new. Nothing really exciting. Nothing that really made me go, holy shit. Literally. Nothing. Even the creepy doll that usually freaks me out, the little floaty doll, I just kind of looked at it and I was like, same shit. Mm-hmm. I'm not sorry for asking you to be better, but I am sorry that I have to be the one to say it. I'm done. I have nothing else to say. Tara and the Fox 2022, unless something changes drastically, it is a 6 out of 10 and a save your money.
So I felt like we just got done with the funeral. By the way you were talking.
Honestly, I don't care.
You kind of get the same.
I'm heartbroken because I love the crew at Tara and the Fox.
Exactly.
And I told you this already. I don't even want to post this review because it's just bagging on him and bagging on him and bagging on him and bagging on him. I know the management over there. I know they're going to probably have something to say to me about this, but it is absolutely heartbreaking that I walked through that today for $25 and I find myself going, I wasted my $25. That sucks. Now I'm done. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. So let's start with some good news. All right. Good things that I liked about it. He already touched on it. The actors were phenomenal. I love the actors. They're the only thing that really kept me into this.
It's a 10 out of 10.
The actors were 10 out of 10 acting. They did Seriously. Great. They had to deal with such shitty kids. And watching, after going through this night, because, everyone would, would be like, oh, all you do is just jump out. I thought I almost fell to my death on this chair for a second there.
That's this chair, not that one.
Okay. Anyways, what I was saying is that, everyone always say, oh, you're just a haunt actor. You just probably jump around corners and scare people. After going through the night.
That's like saying you just work retail.
Exactly. And, after going through tonight, I see what a lot of these actors have to deal with. And I can totally see why a lot of them either get burnt out. They're very passionate about their job. And as soon as you mention things, they start getting a little defensive. And with the right reasons, too, because...
Can we take a moment and get a round of applause for the actors?
Seriously. They did great. They did phenomenal. They literally were the star of this show, and they kept the ball rolling.
They're the only star of the show.
From the train to the trail to the house, from what lack thereof actors there were, they did great. My only scare that I did have was an actor from the house. That was the only scare I did have. Other than that, it felt like during the house, it was a lot of artificial scares. Nothing but artificial things. And what I'm referring to, by artificial, I'm referring to air being blown on you. I'm referring to, these shocking things. Because I think I count around 8 to 10 empty rooms. 8 to 10 empty rooms and filled with artificial car horns, air being blown in and dumped on you, like a shower almost. So one of them, that was a good one. I liked it. But still, it's just, it's all artificial stuff. The actors...
They're not understaffed this year, so that's not an excuse. I don't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I've had it confirmed to me that they are not understaffed.
I started with the house. I want to throw a few things on about the train. When we were on the train, again, whatever. The kids were annoying as hell, but the actors did great. I already established that. Another thing I want to point to when it comes to the train is that why did it seem like the cart just on the other side of us, and it's another double-decker cart. That double-decker cart was dark, and it went smoke, and it had like all this cool lights and stuff, and then ours was just lit up with some light streams across the middle.
It was like an LED light strip, but they left our lights on.
Yeah, and that really ruined it. I remember going on those trains, and I thought it was so cool because they're blasting music in your ears.
Yeah,
You
COVID
got
restrictions
actors.
are over now, so they can do what they want on there, and I was glad to see that they kind of eased back some of those restrictions, but it's like they didn't take full advantage of their opportunities there.
And these actors will get in your face and stuff like that. They used to do that, and now, I mean, they still do for this one. They had it, but not really us, but I understand because they had to deal with a bunch of children. They had to play parents.
They literally had to play the parents tonight.
But other than that, though...
Probably because the kids don't have any.
Oh, shots fired. Yeah, the train, it was the same thing. It was lit up. There wasn't much to it, just playing some loud music and stuff. I would like to see
On the plus side, it was Doom music, so that was great.
Yes.
So with the lights being on, even as bad as the atmosphere was on the train, the actors saved it.
The actors did save it. They stayed in character and had to deal with a bunch of crappy kids.
They never broke character once.
A bunch of shit-filled diaper kids trying to impress some alpha male wannabe beta children wanting to impress their girlfriends, being like, "Oh yeah, I can talk shit to an actor."
Remember how I said don't be that person at that haunt? We literally had an entire car full of that person.
It was terrible. And so moving on from the train, I already touched on the house. So let me go to the trail here. The trail, it was the same thing. If they changed anything, I didn't notice it.
They literally had some of the same actor scares in the same position.
Same position, same actor scares, same mausoleum.
Here's the thing, though. I'm not going to shit on the actor. I'm going to shit on the actor placement. Because the actor placement for certain scares, like certain scare devices that they use, was the same as previous years. I'm not going to get after the actors for that because I don't think they really have a say in it.
It's disappointing because there's so much talent that is there.
Terror on the Fox is loaded with talent. That's not the problem.
It's loaded with talent. That's not the problem. What is a problem, Justin?
Corporate. It's the worst thing to ever happen to Terror on the Fox. I know management will watch this video. You'll probably be pissed at me after you watch this video. You aren't taking it the right way if you are. But I think even management agrees with me. The worst thing to ever happen to Terror on the Fox was 13th floor.
Definitely, and you can just tell because nothing changed. The house was lit up. It looks great. The house visually looks good, but
that can only carry you so far.
It can only carry you so far. Have you noticed how every review up for Terror on the Fox, I've said the mausoleum looks great. I have yet
it does look great. It
does look great. It looks gorgeous, but I'm not bringing it up again because I brought it up 5 years straight.
It's the most boring thing at Terror on the Fox. Tear down mausoleum and do something different. It sucks. Sucks. Or you need to work with it better.
They need to flip They need to flip the scene. They need to start changing things up. It's filled with the same thing. Again, actors did great.
Well, the reason it feels like the same thing is because it literally was.
Exactly. If there was changes, I didn't notice that, and that's not good because I've been there so many times, and I should be able to notice at least one thing that changed. But yeah. But other than that, hey, actors did great. I loved them. 10 out of 10 actors. It's the only thing that's really keeping me from giving such a do not go to Terror on the Fox score.
Yeah, we talked about that beforehand, and you asked me on the way home, who's your VIP actor? My VIP actor this year is literally every person who worked on Saturday, September 24th. You are the reason this haunt is succeeding.
Yes.
Like, seriously, every actor that worked on Saturday the 24th. You are the reason this haunt is going to succeed. You are the only reason that I did not call management, tell them to close the haunt for the season. It was wonderful.
My MVP actor was the gal on the train that had to deal with a bunch of kids. And
she knows who she is.
I
literally told her like 4 times, "You are fantastic."
She did phenomenal. She's my MVP actor. So that being said, with the actors, everything else, I very much dislike that needs a change. Actors, you're incredible. Stay there. You're the life of that. You're the life of that team. But yeah, my ratings, I'd have to give it a 5.5. And I think that's the lowest I ever gave a haunt. I don't quote me on that because I might have given something low, but I 5.5. The only thing that's keeping me from going anything lower was the actors because they did a 10 out of 10 banging performance. Again, I don't know how many times I said that. I've said it too many times at this point. I love them to death.
The energy at Terror on the Fox is so good. Mm-hmm. So why does it fucking suck so bad? Mm-hmm. Seriously, why was it so bad tonight? Because the energy is great. The people are friendly. They're welcoming. It's a great general atmosphere. I don't feel like I'm not welcome. I don't feel like, I have a good time, guys. I don't feel like we're not going to have fun. I don't feel like it's not going to be a good time. Mm-hmm. And I go through and I'm just like, it was boring.
Same animatronics.
So what happened? Like, even my brother upstairs was like, well, why was it so bad? Why was it a 6? Why was it a 5.5? Like, it's like nothing about tonight made me go, I want to go back. Mm-hmm. A good haunted house makes you want to go back. I'm not sorry for telling it like it is, but to everybody that works hard there, and I know there's a lot of you, I am sorry.
So I think that honestly kind of really wraps up a lot of what we want to say.
Don't even ask if it's scary because I'll say something mean. Don't ask.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking Wisconsin. Is it scary? You tell us. Hey, merch is in the link down below. We got socials down there. So I can't seem to talk right now. Socials. If you want to follow TikTok.
Because I usually do this, but I'm so pissed off. I'm just trying.
I know. I gotta take it over. So, yep. Like I said, merch down below. We got socials. We got TikTok. We got Instagram, TikTok. They do funny things and stuff like that, and the kind of 5-minute skits. I do. We're gonna try and get some more in this year because I already have some ideas baking that I want to do. But enough about that. Again, we have a coupon code for merch down below.
We have a line of coke down below.
We have a line of coke. FBI, open up!
I'm not editing any of this video.
You're editing what?
I'm not editing this video.
Oh, you're not? Oh, okay. Nope. That shows how much we're just pouring our passion.
We really care, yeah.
All right, guys. Hey, thank you so much.
I'm Justin with Is It Scary, Wisconsin. Terror on the Fox. 6 from me. 5.5 from Gage. You can let us know your thoughts on the attraction in the comments below. We would actually like to get some other haunt goers' thoughts in the comments. That would be awesome.
I would love to hear them, definitely.
If you guys would share what you thought. Again, Terror Management, if you see this and you look at this and go, those fucking assholes, you are probably not taking what we're saying the right way. Again, I maintain the worst thing to ever happen to Terror was corporate. I'm Justin.
I'm Gage.
With my best friend Gage. We are Is It Scary, Wisconsin, and we'll see you right here next time.